Get ready, race fans, because the 2025 Formula One season is almost here. With preseason testing starting at the end of February and the first race in Australia scheduled for March, it's shaping up to be another blockbuster year. With 24 races spanning the globe, from the scorching streets of Miami in May to the thrilling finale under the Abu Dhabi lights in December, this season promises drama, action, and maybe a few surprises? Let's start with the story on everyone's lips. Lewis Hamilton, the seven-time world champion, makes his move to Ferrari after announcing it early in 2024. It's an interesting choice for sure, but how will the old-timer who even stated recently, "I'm just not fast anymore," sit in the paddock with a younger and more eager Charles Leclerc? Will there be team orders? Who is the number one driver? Will they race or be strategic? If Charles can take the championship to Max with Lewis supporting, perhaps they can grab the Constructors' Championship from McLaren this year. But will Lewis want to be the number two for perhaps his last seasons in Formula One? And how will Lewis's style sit with the passion of the Tifosi? Time will tell. My prediction is a bumper season for Charles, with Lewis helping secure constructor points for the team. But who knows? Standing in Charles's way is the unstoppable force that is Max Verstappen. Max dominated 2024, albeit not as convincing as previous years, with the second half of the season proving much more tricky for the Dutchman. However, one can't argue with him clinching his fourth consecutive title, with 9 wins and 14 podiums in total. But McLaren's spectacular comeback showed chinks in Red Bull's armor, and Lando had the pace to often challenge Max and clinched multiple poles and podiums. So can 2025 be the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 team's year for driver and constructor championship wins? One thing for sure, it won't feature Sergio Perez. After 4 years as Verstappen's wingman, Checo has left Red Bull. After a lackluster 2024, the Mexican superstar is rumored to be considering a switch to endurance racing and spending time with his family. Liam Lawson stepped up to the challenge, having beaten Yuki Tsunoda to the prime seat at Red Bull. Will Christian Horner find the perfect number 2 in Liam, being the supporting act to Max? Or might this be a step too far for the young buck? With another full season of 24 races this year, the action is going to be relentless, not to say tough on the mechanics. We're kicking things off in Australia before moving on to China and Japan. Mid-year classics on the circuit like Monaco, Monza, and Silverstone are there, of course, as well as Spa, Zandvoort, and Austria. Then the teams are on a worldwide tour with Brazil, Vegas, and back to the Middle East, with Qatar and Abu Dhabi to close out the season. It's a grueling schedule for drivers and teams. So buckle up. With Hamilton chasing history at Ferrari, Verstappen aiming for his 5th straight title, new young guns and rookie drivers sharing the track for the first time with the old hands, and fresh rivalries brewing. George and Max, you two need to calm down, dears. 2025 is set to deliver all the speed, skill, and action we've come to love. Apart from you, Lance, just try and keep out the gravel trap, eh? So hit that subscribe button and join us as we follow every twist, turn, and overtake of the new 2025 season.